Hello again, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another beer review. Tonight we're going to be going back to my favourite Danish friend, Mikkeller, and we're going to be trying their milk stout. It's a style that is pretty much what it says on the tin, really. It is a stout, but it has lactose sugar in it, which is sugar usually found in milk, and the yeast can't actually break it down and convert it into alcohol, so it leaves a particularly sweet flavour to the beer. In terms of stouts, obviously brewed with loads of roasted barley and loads of roasted malts, gives a nice dark chocolate flavour, but with an added bit of sweetness as well. Should make it kind of taste a bit like a milkshake, also is the theory. I've spoken to you about Mikkeller before. I really like these guys and I love the way they innovate with what they do. So, I didn't get much smoke coming off the top, but a nice bit of fizzing in the bottle anyway. Anyway, I love these guys, they're always innovative, and I've been looking forward to this one for quite a while actually, because I really like my stouts. Give it a good pour, get some nice head in it. There you go. Should be able to finish it off. And look at that. Fantastic amount of head. That is a good 2-finger head going on there. Lovely dark tan coloured head. It's completely pitch black. There is no light coming through that at all. There's quite a nice level of carbonation as well on the sides of the glass. The head is quite nice. Big bubbles kind of go down into smaller fizzy bubbles nearer the bottom, and the head's dissipating quite quickly as well. So yeah, it's pretty typical stout colour. I forgot to mention as well, this beer is a 6% one, and hopefully by the end of it I will have a milky moustache like that. So let's pop our noses in and give it a smell. Oh yeah. Oh, it smells absolutely glorious. I can smell quite a lot of coffee actually. And almost a smoky flavour going on too. That's quite interesting. It's got a lot more depth in the aroma than I was figuring it was going to be. I thought it was going to be quite chocolate forward, but I can definitely smell the sweetness. I can smell the lactosey sugars. Kind of coffee bitterness as well. And then predominantly the chocolate. Although usually I smell much more dark chocolate, much more bitter, dark cocoa flavours. This one smells a lot sweeter. It smells more like good bar of milk chocolate. And then there's that fantastic little edge, almost like a kind of smoky edge, just creeping in the back there, kind of savoury, meaty sort of flavour, smelling on the nose. So it'll be really interesting to see if that comes through in the actual glass as well. So without further ado, let's get on in there. Oh. Oh, that is absolutely glorious. That's a really nice beer. You know what? That kind of smoky flavour really comes through quite well, I think. The first sip I got a nice kind of bacon. It's kind of bacony flavour right at the back of my throat. I absolutely love that, and that kind of moved away into delicious, sweet, chocolatey flavour. As I mentioned before, it kind of tastes like a chocolate milkshake. It's got a really nice mouthfeel as well. It feels quite chunky. It feels like it's punching above its weight at 6% beer. It feels a little bit more heavy and thicker on the mouthfeel than I would expect it to be, but that's great. It's really nice that you can find that in a stout, because stouts have such nice, deep and rich flavours. A nice deep and rich body in the beer really helps those flavours kind of stick to your palate. And the flavour sticks quite well as well too. I'm kind of getting like a bit of almost like hop oil or resin kind of coating my mouth, which means the flavours really sticking in there. And I can taste it even now. I can feel the roasted malts, the chocolatey flavours still lingering in my mouth. As for the lactose, it's quite a sweet beer. It's a lot sweeter than other stouts you'll find, because obviously there's a lot more sugar in it. And I really quite like that. I find it quite pleasant. It's a little bit lighter than some of the particularly heavy and dark and deep and rich stouts, and it has a really great complexity of flavour that I often say when I've tried like the peat smokes beers or the barrel aged beers, that it adds that little extra dimension that isn't per se missing in beers but isn't present in beers, and this beer seems to have this little extra note. And from all I can tell, looking at the bottle again, I couldn't tell you if it's barrel aged or if it's indeed been smoked, but it seems to have that little presence of flavour as well. But it's present. I can taste this smoky flavour, and I absolutely love the smoky flavour. So you know, this has been a beer that's really lived up to Mikkeller's reputation. I really like this beer. It's absolutely gorgeous. I could easily drink about 10 of these. I wouldn't recommend it. You'd have some terrible gas. From all I know about lactose fermentation, when it hits your belly, you'll be burping. You'll be burping a lot. As you can probably hear, I'm kind of building up for as well. Yeah. As for a rating, oh god, ooh. This could be the second 9 out of 10 in one evening. I think I'm going to have to give this a 9 out of 10. I'm really enjoying this. For a 6% beer, that is just meant to be a lactose stout, it's doing so much more than I was expecting it to do. It's delivering on mouthfeel, it's delivering on taste, it's delivering on aroma. It's just an all-round great beer. I mean, it was never going to be as innovative as other beers that Mikkeller have brewed, or as other companies have brewed as well. And I'm not expecting that. I wasn't expecting that complexity to flavour, and that's what's giving me, you know, that's what's pushing me towards giving it that 9 out of 10 rating. Really enjoy this. Go out and give Mikkeller a try. I've said it in all of the reviews. Every single beer I have by them, it blows me away, and I love all their beers. I've yet to find a bad one by them, I must say. So go on, give them a shot. Go check them out right now. Go down to your local beer cellar. Ask for Mikkeller, because they are great company. So like, favourite, subscribe, share. I'll be back very shortly indeed with a couple more beer reviews. I can guarantee you that. Maybe a couple more cooking with bears as well. So thank you again for watching, and I'll see you again next time. Cheers.